And the world's tallest mountain claiming its first victims, though, of 2016. Since last Thursday, 4 people have tragically died on Mount Everest. Meanwhile, despite the often hazardous conditions, 2 rugged climbers, they are about to reach the 29,000-foot summit. The 2 climbers are just hours away from the peak. Corey Richards and Adrian Ballinger are documenting their entire trek on Snapchat. And in their last interview before summiting, the pair spoke to our own Griff Jenkins.
Everest! Woo!
We've been here about 7 weeks, and it's finally time for our summit push, and I couldn't be more excited.
With no help from supplemental oxygen, climbers Adrian Ballinger and Corey Richards are just hours away from reaching the top of Mount Everest. This past weekend, they officially entered what is known as the death zone.
Our goal is to get up and summit and back out of that zone as quickly as we possibly can. Cells in your body are being destroyed every day, then you can regenerate. Your body is literally being killed while you're up at these extreme altitudes. It's pretty painful.
It's more an area where the margin for error drops to 0. And I think that's really the takeaway, is that you just can't make mistakes up there.
The 2 men, battling freezing cold temps and little food, are in constant contact with a doctor. The trek up this more than 29,000-foot peak is dangerous and sometimes even deadly. Just this weekend, at least 3 have died, others missing on this treacherous mountain.
She's in constant contact with us through radio. Down here at base camp, it's much easier for her to see if we're starting to do things like slur our words or not be able to put together sentences, and she'll help us to make our decision if and when we need to turn around. We recognize the risks involved. We've both lost friends on this mountain before, and we're very committed to coming home.
These expert climbers prepared for years, but suddenly, out of nowhere, they were hit with a monster storm. The mountain was in control.
Tent's collapsing on itself.
An unexpected, unpredicted windstorm came in, along with a lot of fresh snow. We were already struggling with the altitude since it was a new high point for us. We were also finding our tent being collapsed and sort of pushed off the side of the hill.
Temperatures dropping to negative 30 degrees, the men struggling just to stay warm.
I am on the edge of really cold. Literally, there is no one and nothing I would rather sleep with up here. From Eddie Bauer.
Now, the 2 men just hours away from the top of the tallest mountain in the world already know what they want to do the moment they get back to sea level.
I really, really, really want to go to a beach. I think we've taken 2 showers each in the last 7 weeks. And so, yeah, flip-flops and board shorts sound really good to me.
I want to get the hell out of here as fast as I can.
As we said, they are just hours away from hitting the summit. Track all the action by following them on Snapchat with the username EverestNoFilter.